Hello, my lovely Taurians, and a very warm welcome to your September 2022 horoscope forecast. Now, the news this month is that Mercury will go retrograde from the 10th. So any important deals, contracts, projects, if you can complete the signing and the important documents before Mercury goes retrograde, all the better. Now, if you can't, just make sure that during the retrograde, you check everything, double check, triple check, just to make sure that there aren't any errors in there that afterwards you end up having to redo everything. Now, the month starts out on the 6th with Venus, your ruler, moving into your 5th house, joining the sun. What a lovely combination for the beginning of this month. So Venus and the sun together in the 5th, this is romantic, this is joyful, this is a very creative, this is wonderful for your own business, for launching a product, a service, and generally just finding the joy in life. That's why it's so romantic, because when you're joyful, you're attractive and you infect other people with the energy of joy. So really focus on bringing that energy in, because it's really strong for you this month. Now, on the 10th of the month, we've got a full moon here in Pisces, joining Neptune in your 11th house, as well as Mercury going retrograde in the 6th, and it will also retrograde at the end of the month into the 5th, but let's have it in the 6th for right now. So let's take these two separate aspects. The full moon in the 11th. Full moons bring things to a head. They bring things out into the open. Now, the 11th house has to do with your goals, your dreams, your wishes. Maybe it's time to reevaluate what you would like to create for yourself. And because we've got this 5th, 11th house energy going, this is you, this is your creative gifts, and you deciding, yeah, I'm going to share my creative gifts with the wider world, the wider community. You might be reassessing your friendships, people you're associating with, people who are influencing you, people who you are influencing. Do you need to make some changes here? There may be a completion in a friendship or a relationship, making space for something new and better to come along. Now, the Mercury retro in the 6th, this is a really good time for studying and learning anything to do with health and well-being. You may find yourself even going into the healing field in some way. It's a very good time for communications generally around work. So if you're sending out CVs, for example, following up on something that was started before the retrograde, because often during the retrograde, things can complete, and Mercury will be retrograde until the 3rd of October. So you've got plenty of time in there. It's also a good time for writing, for contemplating, and for thinking about your work path. And do you feel as though you're on purpose, or do you feel as though you need to make some changes? On the 23rd of the month, the sun comes into this 6th house. On the 25th, we've got a lovely new moon. And on the 30th, Venus joins the party. So we get a lot of activities. We move through the month, Taurians, into this 6th house. The 6th house has to do with service to others, feeling as though you're doing something that's valuable, that's useful. So you may find yourself wanting to volunteer, wanting to help others in some way, and very much searching for more meaning in your daily life, in your daily habits. And it's a wonderful time for starting a new diet, a new exercise regime, and for generally renewing your vitality, your energy, the spark of creativity inside of you. So there you have it, my lovely Taurians. I wish you a wonderful month. I thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.